Hi, welcome back to a little bit of Common Crazy. Today I'm going to share with you not one, but 5 Instant Pot soup recipes, so stick around. Hi, my name is Jennifer and I am so glad you are here. Today I'm super excited because I am doing a collab with Vanessa over on Lemonade Mom. She will be sharing with you 5 Instant Pot pumpkin recipes, and I know this is the time of year that we want pumpkin everything. So you are not gonna wanna miss that. One of my very favorite things about Lemonade Mom is that on her channel, she every week shares with us her grocery haul and her budget. And in her description box, she keeps a running budget so that you can see what she spent on the haul, what her monthly budget is, and what she has remaining. And I just think that that is just a fantastic idea. Make sure that you go check out Lemonade Mom's channel and her Instant Pot pumpkin recipes. If you are coming over from Lemonade Mom, or if you're new to my channel, I am so glad you are here. Welcome. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and when you click that little bell, that's the way you're notified every time that I upload a video. Now this is the part where I give a little bit of a disclaimer. The pressure cooker that I am using today is a Cuisinart pressure cooker. It's not an Instapot. Instapot is more like the Kleenex of tissue. It's the name brand that everybody knows. So whether you are using an Instapot or another pressure cooker brand, these recipes will work just as well for you. And if you have any questions about that, you can always leave that for me in the comments below. I would love to know which soup you think you're gonna make first, so let me know that as well. And let's just head straight onto the kitchen and let's get cooking the 5 Instapot soups. I'm starting off with vegetable, chicken, and rice. First, I'm going to start off by choosing sauté. Now remember, this is a Cuisinart, not an Instapot, but the Instapot does have the sauté option as well. Now that it has heated up, I'm adding a couple tablespoons of olive oil. To that, I am adding 2 chopped celery stalks and 4 carrots that are also peeled and chopped. Sauté that for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then add in 3 cloves of minced garlic and sauté for another minute. Now it is time to add in 1 red pepper, about 2 or 3 pounds of chicken. I added in just 2 chicken breasts, 2 large chicken breasts, half a cup of brown rice, 6 cups of chicken broth, or in this case I'm using 1.5 boxes, 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. And for seasonings, I have 1 teaspoon of both basil and oregano, half a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder, and 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna add that all in, and then now it's time to close the lid. Make sure that you have it so it will pressurize. So on mine it says pressure, but you want it to be on sealing, not venting, if you are using the Instant Pot. Cancel sauté and either put it on high pressure or manual, whatever kind of pressure cooker you have, and you're gonna cook it for 20 minutes. You can either do a natural release or a quick release. On this day, I chose to do a quick release. Once it is done releasing, go ahead and open the lid. And now it is time to pull out your chicken breast. I like to shred my chicken. You can shred it directly in the Instant Pot if you want to, but I find it easier to pull it out and put it into a separate bowl. Once it is shredded, just return it right back into the soup. Now it is time to add 1 bag of frozen corn and 2 zucchinis that are diced up into bite-sized pieces. Then I'm gonna place my lid back onto the Instant Pot and I'm gonna cook it for another 5 minutes. Release the pressure and you have a yummy vegetable, chicken, and rice soup. I like to top mine with green onion and Greek yogurt. For my second soup, I am going to show you my family's favorite taco soup. Select the sauté feature again, but this time I'm going to use it to cook my ground meat for the taco soup. Here I have 1 pound of ground beef and half of an onion, and I'm going to cook it until the ground beef is completely cooked. I have gone ahead and decided to double the recipe, so now I have 2 pounds of ground beef in here, and I'm adding in 2 cans of diced tomatoes and 2 cans of tomato sauce. If you would like to add in a can or 2 of black and rinsed beans, this is where you would add them. I'm also putting in 1 bag of frozen corn, 1/4 of a cup of taco seasoning or 1 packet, and 1 cup of water. So mix it all together, place your lid on and make sure that you are on pressure or on sealing, and then you're going to cook it on high pressure or manual for 5 minutes. So give it about 5 to 10 minutes on a natural release and then go ahead and release the extra steam. And there you have it, yummy taco soup that we love to top off with cheese, avocado, and Greek yogurt. Of course, you can always use sour cream, and my kids do love it with tortilla chips. Next, I have my daughter's favorite, which is potato chowder. Again, I am starting with a saute function. Once it is heated, I will add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. To that, I'm adding in 1 large carrot diced up, and I will saute that for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I will add in my minced garlic and saute for another minute. I'm using about 3 pounds of potatoes. Now these are the smaller potatoes and the skins are tender, so I did not even worry about cutting them or peeling them. You can use larger potatoes and you can peel them. Just need them to be just about this size so that they will cook. I'm adding in half of an onion and 1 bag of frozen corn. To that, I'm adding in 4 cups of chicken broth or an entire box. I prefer to use the low sodium broth and salt as needed. Go ahead and place the lid and make sure it's on pressure or on sealing, and you're going to cook it on high or manual for 10 minutes. Let it do a 10-minute natural release and then go ahead and release the extra steam and open it up. Add in 8 ounces of cream cheese. I am using the light cream cheese here, but you can use whichever one you prefer. I would go light or regular, definitely not the fat-free. I'm now going in with the potato masher and I'm going to mix that cream cheese in, and I'm going to make the soup just creamy and thick and just yummy. So mash until you get the consistency that you want, and there you have it, some yummy potato soup. We like to top it with cheese and green onion, and sometimes even a little bit of Greek yogurt to add more creaminess. So my oldest son requested this tomato basil soup. Again, I'm using the saute feature, and I will be going in with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1.5 cups of onion, and 1.5 cups of carrots, and I will saute this up for about 4 minutes. I'm now adding in about a tablespoon of minced garlic, and I will saute that up with the carrots and onions for another minute. So here I have a tablespoon of dried basil, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. To that, I am adding 3 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes, 2 cups of chicken broth, and 1 cup of heavy cream. Mix it up, place the lid on, make sure that it is on pressure or on sealing, and then you are going to cook it on high or manual for 5 minutes. After that, let it have a natural release, then remove the lid. Now I'm going to go in with my immersion blender. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can use your regular blender, and I'm going to blend this up so that it is nice, smooth, and creamy. Now the carrots don't get completely blended by using the immersion blender, so keep that in mind if you would like it to be completely creamy. Once you blend it to your desired consistency, it is ready to go, and it tastes fabulous with some fresh basil to top it off and even some fresh Parmesan cheese. The last soup I have for you is my chicken tortilla soup. If you can't tell, I like the saute function, and this time I'm going to saute up my 2 bell peppers, any colors, and half of an onion. After about 4 minutes, go ahead and add about 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic and saute that up for another minute. Add 2 tablespoons of ground cumin, 1.5 of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of oregano, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. I added in 3 chicken breasts and 6 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to place the lid on and make sure that it is on pressure or sealing, and then I'm going to cook it on high or manual for 20 minutes. Let it release naturally for 10 minutes, and then you can remove the lid. For this soup, you can either shred or chop your chicken. I prefer it chopped. I like it a little bit more rustic and hearty, and so that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to chop up the chicken and then return it back to the soup. Then add the juice of 1 whole lime. Stir it up, and it is ready to be dished up and added with your favorite toppings. I like avocado and Greek yogurt, but my kids like to add tortilla chips and cheese. Perfect for a fall cool day. I would love to know which of these soups you are going to try out first, so leave that for me in the comments below. Don't forget to head over to Lemonade Mom and check out Vanessa's yummy pumpkin recipes. And if you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!